Well, let me say a few words before I start or went to my script. Ken, great message. Thank you very much. And this another guy with H in the name who screwed our country. Hitler was first. He's from Austria. Hugh Hefner from United States. You know, it's not always us as Germans. And let me tell you something. Thank you. I was working on it very long. I met this wonderful woman October last year. And since that, my world is upside down. Okay, it changed everything in my life, for good. And she helped me to find the language for problems that I see in our country. She helped me to understand the freedom in which I can live and I have as a child of God. And she introduced me to this real talk, and it was just amazing. And, when Pastor Bernard was talking here front, and he's like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I was like, oh, brother, I know how it feels. And I would like to be in your shoes today, because this is great. You go upstage, and the Holy Spirit, and you speak, and everybody's like, clap. That's not my story today, because I have to read something that was written for me. My words, but was written for me. Pastor Danny was talking, and I was sitting and like, oh man, I would like to tell my story with my words, but no, I have a script I have to read. It's all my word, right? So anyway, so I was interviewed, and that's all the things that I hear are true. And I was thinking, it's not about me, it's not about Elizabeth, it's all about real talk. It's what I want to say is what I need to say, is not what I want to say, okay? And so I try to keep up here because this is so important. This is very, very important. And so I never went to school for English, okay? I learned English, it's another story somewhere else. But some words are here new to me. If you see me stumbling, is not maybe because I can't read, no, but because I never learned it. Okay, so let me go to my script. You won't see any smoke or flame up here. It's against the fire code, but consider me ignited. By the way, the super chef, he was playing here with the fire yesterday. I refer, ladies and gentlemen, to our topic this morning, the Foundation United's effort to ignite global leaders in fight against abuse and trafficking. This problem has deep roots, especially in Germany, where I live and pastored for over 20 years. This country is the epicenter of pornography in Europe, fueled by a permissive culture that is blind in the many dangerous posed by a corrupting multi-billion-dollar industry, which changed the brain chemistry even in young children, is addictive as gambling, drinking, or drugs, and intersects with global abuse and trafficking. Pornography has a corrosive, desensitizing impact on many. It's a subject I know something about, having lived in the past in shame with my own addiction to it. Right now, you might be looking up here and thinking, well, that's why they flew this guy from Germany. A pastor who was into porn. He must be one of thousands. Well, try 1 and 2. Actually, the stats teaches that over 80% of Christian men, pastor included, are struggling with pornography. Over 80%. It has seriously determined impact of the quality of our ministry. Pastors struggle and fail to help members of their flock in crisis because they themselves, or we ourselves, are in trouble, burdened and immobilized by secrets and guilt with no one to process with or confess to. A part of the church's steep decline in Western Europe is tied to the inability and unwillingness to address social problems that impact the life of people. Pornography and other secrets are just the beginning. And that's why I'm so energized, ignited, you can say, by the Foundation United willingness to address tough issues through the amazing Real Talk program, which you have heard about yesterday morning. It has changed my ministry, and enabling me to discuss cutting-edge issues with colleges and members of my congregation, freeing people from shame and secrets, myself included. Now, at the same time, it's a replicable resource. One I share to ignite global leaders. Dozens of pastors across North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany's most populated state. They, in turn, use Real Talk to help their faith community to be more open and authentic, while relying this valuable resource to more of their pastoral connections, spreading in far and wide. The house of worship that I pastor is called Mosaic Church as the Family. Its name calls to mind the work of an artist who bring broken pieces together, creating art of unique, pretty, and great beauty. And this is, to my mind, is the art and beauty of the faith community, with God, who is a real artist, creator, and healer, for so many of us are broken and in need of his repair. But in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 10 says, in our weakness, we are strong. The Foundation United is placed to create a global mosaic, a world united to help all God's people, made in his image, find their true best self. They accomplish this through engaging leaders from multiple systems, of which I am one. The effort to ignite global leaders is personified by our next speaker, a parliamentary leader from Romania, the president of the Foreign Affairs Committee in the Chamber of Departure, a passionate advocate for victims of abuse. She is an influential member of the Foundation United's Interparliamentary Task Force on Human Trafficking. Long description, sorry. And a leader in the fight to help the nations of Europe put a permanent stop to abuse and slavery across the continent. Here, ladies and gentlemen, via video is a global leader who fights the good fight for the world's most vulnerable people, Rosalia Bureau. Thank you.